I'm representing Northside. The title of my piece is called The Math. The day I realized that I was sick of dreaming was the day I decided to go to sleep. Sometimes our worst gets the best of us. Every day I'm learning something new about myself, and I'll wonder what I'll run out of first. Things to learn or new days to learn them all in. Recently I spent one too many late nights rubbing my forehead against a textbook, and sometimes I catch my mother crying when she thinks no one's listening, and I wish I didn't know the reason why. I learned my first biology lessons at age 13. Learned to fold my tongue like origami in the mouths of boys who are gentle as paper cranes. By 14, of course, the magic was gone. But then I met a boy who told me that he had taped a picture of himself to the bottom of his shoe so that he could always stay down to earth. And I was reminded of surprises, and how the river is full of fishes and family reunions, and truth lives in the desert where only the sun can see its freckles. Life is not math. The karma of 6 billion does not equalize into a perfect halo of 0. I don't know whether we are tipping the side that is negative or positive, but I know it is not that simple. There are no angels with clipboards who write the world's balances when the world's actions have weighted against us. I don't know if the birth of someone's daughter can negate the death of a soldier because the tears of his mother cannot be translated into a number. There are statistics on teen violence that will never be able to factor in all the things that they never got to do. I want to believe that for every fist raised by an abusive father, one is raised at an anti-war rally, but what does it do to the numbers if a man is capable of doing both? If this world was fair, the eyes of children catching fireflies would not burn out as they grew up. But it's not. So embrace this life with a dented rib cage and call its name in your sleep. Daydream about the sun's waltz above the rooftop. Accept the fact that the only thing that elevates you from the earth is love, but you would do the worst things in its name. Woman, you can admire the moon and her beauty, but do not ever let men walk all over you like she does, even if they are astronauts. Man, ride the city bus every day and know that when the flood comes, it will be loaded up with 2 of every animal, and on that day, God will forgive you for not believing in Him. Life is not math. You can lie in a casket with the prettiest velvet and lace, but really, if you could change anything about its insides, it's that they wouldn't have died so young. Mother, I know that your feet are raw from rubbing the road. I know that you sleepwalk like you swallowed hummingbirds. I know that your eyes strain to make out tomorrow on life's horizon. But Mother, I cannot write your happy endings into a poem if you don't show me how to do it. And Mother, the golden-haired heads of your daughters are filled with symphony and poetry. And even when they can't remember what your silhouette looks like in the dark, they'll still remember where they came from. Sometimes we put 2 and 2 together and come up with something that isn't 4. But it adds up, somehow. Or we make up the math as we go along. Thank you.
Make some noise for the poet from Northside College Prep, y'all. Judges. All right, judges, thank you very much. We have Loga High. We have a 9, a 9.2, a 9.3, and a 9.6. Show your love one more time for the poet from Northside.